بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. Welcome my dear brothers. Today we are going to carry on with our review, with our expansion of units 1, 2 and 3. Exercise C. Write sentences using 2 or 3 adjectives to describe the following things. Your school. Okay, the piece of grammar that is being discussed here is the adjective order, the order of adjectives. If we have more than 2 or 3 adjectives in a sentence, how can we arrange them? Do you remember? It was in the first unit. So, about my school, what can I write? It has expensive new computer labs. Good. What about the room? What can you write about your room? You can consider the size of the room, the things that are inside the room, the painting of the room, whatsoever angle you might like to consider in describing something. So we can say that it has expensive Italian furniture. What about the book? This book. Think of it. Try to think of these phrases. How can you describe such places, such things rather? Think it over. Well, here are some suggestions. It has comfortable Italian furniture, I mean the room. Number 2, this book, it contains exciting, up-to-date information. So we are talking about the information in the book. It has or it contains exciting, up-to-date information. Considering the favorite piece of clothing, whether it is a t-shirt, a thobe, a suit, whatsoever, we can say it is made of expensive brown English wool. It is made of expensive brown English wool. Can you see number 3? First of all, the opinion adjective, expensive, and then the color, brown, the nationality, and the material. Okay? Right. Another one, number 3, or rather number 4, a place to visit. We can say it is a beautiful, colorful Red Sea coral reef. So, as you can see here, there is a particular order of adjectives in one sentence. Let's move to another exercise, exercise D. Use the words to write superlative plus present perfect questions. Then ask and answer the questions with a partner. Interesting class, take. Do you remember this piece of grammar? We can use the present perfect after superlative adjectives. What's the most interesting class you've ever taken? Earth science is the most interesting class I've ever taken. You see? The most interesting class I have ever taken. Superlative and then the present perfect, whether in question or in answer. Can we do this with the rest of the sentences? Of course we can. Beautiful place, visit. What are you going to say? How can you ask? You are right there. What's the most beautiful place you've ever visited? Again? What's the most beautiful place you have ever visited? And one would say, Mecca is the most beautiful place I have ever visited. Another one would say, oh, it is Farsan Islands. And so on. So, exciting city visit. Can you do that? What is the most exciting city you have ever visited? So it should be like that. We use the superlative and then the present perfect. Now here are some suggestions. What is the most beautiful place you've ever visited? Farsan Islands are the most beautiful place I've ever visited. What is the most exciting city I've ever visited? Mecca is the most beautiful city I've ever seen. And what is the tallest building you've ever been to? You've ever seen? Burj Khalifa is the tallest building I've ever seen. And so on. We can still ask and answer so much of the same way. What is the best book you've ever read? The Holy Quran is the best book I've ever read. It benefits me in this life and in the hereafter. What is the spiciest food you've ever eaten? An Indian grilled chicken was the spiciest food I've ever tried. Okay? Have a screenshot. Try to write this down in your workbooks. Moving again to another exercise. Rewrite each sentence as the comparative. He has been getting more exercise. He's been feeling better. The more exercise he gets, the better he feels. She's been studying anthropology, the study of man. She's becoming fascinated with it. The more anthropology she studies, the more fascinating she gets. Can you do like this? The sooner the better. The more the merrier. We're getting closer to summer. I'm getting excited. The closer we get, the closer summer is, the more excited I become. The more excited I get. When a joke is really funny, people laugh really hard. How can we do this? The funnier a joke is, the harder people laugh. I keep sitting on this couch. I'm getting more and more tired. The more I sit on this couch, the more and more tired I get. And so on. These are some suggestions. The more anthropology she studies, the more fascinated she becomes. The closer the summer is, the more excited I get. Because of vacations, holidays, pleasure. The funnier the joke is, the harder people's laughter becomes. The more I keep sitting on this couch, the more and more tired I get. And so on. Moving to exercise B in the workbook. Put the new adjectives in a correct place in each sentence. Janet is a little girl, and we need to add the adjective polite. Janet is a polite little girl. Because this is my opinion. Adjective, polite, it comes first. That's a nice car. And then we add new. Huh? It should sound like that's a nice new car. Nice is the adjective for opinion, and then comes that of age, new, and then the object itself, the car. I can't find my black shoes, leather. I can't find my black leather shoes. Because the adjective for color comes before the adjective for material. The little penguin jumped into the water. We can say, we need to add two adjectives here, black and white, and then cute. The cute little penguin, the cute little black and white penguin jumped into the water. Again, the cute little black and white penguin jumped into the water. Cute becomes this is an opinion adjective. Little is the size, it comes then, and then black and white the color, and then penguin and the completion of the sentence. So I don't think this is a tough exercise. I believe it's easy. Don't you believe that with me? That's a nice new car. I can't find my black leather shoes. The cute little black and white penguin jumped into the water. I bought a beautiful French velvet chair. The frightened little grey mouse ran into a hole. My old racing bike is ready to retire. My old blue racing bike is ready to retire. Now we've come to the homework assignment. My brothers, in this exercise, I would like you to write a paragraph, write a story about the picture. Use grammar points from the 3 units. Multiple adjectives, to and enough, past and present participial adjectives, get and adjectives, get and past participles, that comparatives, and so on. I would like you to imagine you were in that car with those people, describing that place and your journey. Try to do as good as you can, okay, and write this paragraph and send it back to me via the school website. Again, I would like you to refer to your workbooks and do exercises D, E, and F as homework. Thank you, my dear students. Have a nice time and wait for me in tomorrow's class. See you.